Hey Dave. I refactored the code. I actually changed, all of it. So I'm gonna do a code review for you now, so you can understand what's going on. And there are maybe two little questions that have to be answered because, I tried my best to keep the logic. It looks like, maybe I changed something a little bit. So you'll have to tell me what do I have to add now. I was actually able to implement two tasks that were there, the long and short, and the trail ADR. Now you just could confirm that the current logic is correct. Add on something that I deleted, and I'll add the delay. Okay, so this video is going to take about, I was actually recording one before, and it took me more than 15 minutes, and my other recorder was on trial, so I had to start over with a new video, which is going to, I hope I'll make in 20 minutes, okay? But I'm not going to rush it, so I'll do my best. Okay, so now you don't have any more magic strings in the strategy. Everything is on top here inside the constants, okay? So all these guys are now fixed. No more magic strings inside the strategy. You will not meet them, okay? So if you want to change the name of something, do it here. Okay, now this is done. Now the strategy also has a name and a version now. So if you want to change the name or the version, go ahead, do it here. Now, so there's a bunch of variables, not really need to go through them. Now parameters, okay, so most of them are the same, so I had to change some which are called, so this guy here, my market position types, so strategy market position type. So this is where you select whether you're trading long, short, or both. Okay, and the enum for that is this, and obviously the none is not applicable to this situation, but is actually used in the code elsewhere. It doesn't really matter. Well, it's not. It's assigned once to none, but it's never used with this. So now, what else? Let's start with the stop losses. I don't know if I got 100% right, but I hope I did. And if I didn't, now it's much easier to change it. Okay, so now they're called stop loss parameters. There's a whole group of them. So we got stop number one. Okay, it's static ADR. So that's what you calculate on, like, upon your entry, and that's it. All right, so I got a call. So the stop loss. So stop loss number one is the static ADR. Stop loss number two is the static HA, well, highest high, lowest low. And the third one is the trail. And now also you got the stop loss coefficient that you can input, which will multiply the static ADR. Okay, that's for the stop losses. You'll see the implementation later. Now the profit targets. The profit targets, I'm not sure if I got them right because, there's a default one which is static, which is just profit target ticks. Okay, so if you select this, then it's just number of ticks, and that's it. Then there's the ADR profit target, and again the low, low, high, high, the lowest low, highest high. Okay, and the profit target coefficient as well. Now, so the exit, this is the same. So this is your profitable closes and your max time. Nothing changed here. So on state changed, there's only two. It's much cleaner now. Okay, so initialize settings is a method where you just put all of your ninja stuff. Okay, and set default parameters. So this is for your default parameters up there. Okay, that you want to be there by default. All right, now add external data on state configured. So that's where you add your data series. Okay, if you need any more, put them here. I deleted the ones that were commented out. These are very noisy code. The code was extremely noisy. Okay, so on bar update is much more cleaner now. I will refactor this section a little bit after we are confirmed that we're on the right track. But overall, it should take like 20-30 lines now. So if current bar is less than first valid value specified in the const, we return. If bars in progress is anything but these bars, we return. Now set global position size. Well, your logic is the same. I did not change the logic. I just refactored it a little bit, and it's much more cleaner now. So if market fix, we set a fixed position size, and this, you can see that this code is simply just a copy of what you had, plus refactored my magic strings and all of that. So nothing changed here except for the refactoring. So all we do here was just set the position size based on the old logic that you had. Calculate daily trades in P&L. Same stuff. We calculate the trades today and the P&L today. The global variables that make that help us in the future to make our decision. Okay, whether to enter or not. Now set entry signals. So this is this is the main entry signal that you will pass on from your code generator. And this one is extra entry conditions, which are specified here, which is entry time is okay, entry P&L is okay, entry trades today is okay, which uses the old logic. Okay, so you see that it looks for the global P&L and stuff. Now, okay, so that's it. That's where we are done, and we are moving into the next section, which is split in two. And it's if we do have an active position, and else if we don't have an active position. Okay, so if we do have an active position, well, we have an option. We either exit using your profitable close exits, same logic. Okay, we exit using the time to close position. Okay, time to close position is just I refactored the name, and it's much better to write that instead of writing all this business. It's much more readable. Now and then we got these 4 new methods: calculate stop targets, profit targets, and set the orders for them. Okay, now let's say a few words. So this is done on every bar close. Well, obviously the strategy is suited for executing on bar close. Okay, it's not suited to execute, and it was not suited for execution on tick. Okay, because you don't want to do this on every tick, obviously. Now, this stuff here, well, the profit targets are actually pretty static, all of them, right? But the stops are, well, a point to change, and actually the profit targets are also a point to change because there's the math that compares the values there. So let me just take you to this event here, which is called on execution update. Before, you used to use on position update, which is wrong in my opinion, and I had a big problem with that. Well, this is the closest you can get to your fill on entry. Okay, that's what NinjaTrader Supper told me, and like I had a big investigation on that. So on execution update, we look if the order was filled, and we look at the execution. We look at the execution order. We look if the order is filled, and then we look if it's an entry order. Okay, based on its name. Okay, so here it's we look at the name. So when I enter the market currently, I actually assign an enter short name or an enter long name to the entry order. Now, so if it's an entry, I set the current position type. So when I set the current position type, what I do is I look at the entry order name, and there's a current position type variable, global variable that I set for the strategy, and it's set to none if we hit an exit order. If we hit a long order, a long entry order, it's set to long, and otherwise it's set to short. That's the only part where the none is used. Okay, and it's not even, well, it's just there for right now. So we set the global current position type, and then we use it in calculating our stop targets. So we initialize our stop and profit orders right here, right at the entry. So let's look at the stop. So the stop is calculated. So if any stop is on, we proceed. If none of them are on, then we don't proceed. So if any stop is on, we look. Okay, so if it's an ADR, if it's an HHLL or a trail ADR, we proceed to the logic here. Where is it? Okay, we proceed to the logic here. So if we have a long position, and we define if we have a long position or not using the current position type global variable, and now if it's a long position, and if it's a static ADR, stop loss is on, then we calculate, well, we assign like a, well, I'm not sure the name, not the global, like this variable here, we calculate the stop and assign it to this variable here. Okay, and we use the stop loss coefficient to multiply the ADR. Before you just had 0.00. Okay, now here you would do the same for the AHA, for the highest high, lowest low, and the only difference with the trail is that between this and this is that after you calculate it, you actually compare it to the global stop you had before, and you select the biggest one. That's because it's a long, because we're sort of pushing up. Okay, I have a feeling this should be changed to the entry price instead of close, but well, think about it. And this too. Okay. Now, then for the stop, for the global stop, we take the max of the 3, and max of the 3 is just a method which uses this. So this is noisy. Now, max of the 3, and this is readable. You know, you can just, well, what is the stop? It's the max of the 3 values that we get here. And this is readable, okay? So we take the max and we set the stop loss name based on what we took. And this is just the method I wrote, which just compares, looks at what value the stop was assigned to, and based on that gives it a name. Trail ADR, static HHL stop name, blah, 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 and so on. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Well, basically for the short, we do the opposite. And so this is for the calculating stop targets, and calculate profit targets, same stuff, okay? So if static profit target is on, so static profit is calculated by the close plus the tick size times the profit target ticks, okay? So it takes the tick size of the symbol, multiplies it by the profit target ticks set by the user, and again, I think this should be changed to entry price. Now, ADR profit target is on, takes the ADR profit, okay, and does the same stuff. And here's the profit target coefficient, different from the stop target coefficient, multiplied by the ADR plus the close. So this is the profit. Now, highest high, lowest low, and so on. Okay, so now here, the profit takes the max of the 3. Okay, and I should actually change this. 1 second. Okay, this is much better. So now, so it takes max of the 3 and then set the profit target name. So, well, I'm not sure if it has to be max or min. I mean, you can even change it like by changing 2 letters here. And it'll take the max of the 3, so it'll take the furthest away profit target. I'm not sure if that's right, or I should take the min of the 3. Well, I guess you tell me, or just fiddle with this. Now, if it's a short, well, then basically it takes the min of the 3, sets the profit target name. Same stuff all the way around, and obviously this has to be a minus here. I'm sorry. Okay, so I forgot to, and that's why it's good to do a code review. Okay, so so this is for calculating profit targets. This is for calculating stop targets. Okay, so for the long, so it's a minus. Just for the short, it's a plus. Okay. Takes the math min, takes the math max. Okay, I mean, there could be a little logic glitch there, but we'll take care of it. Now, okay, so, and then the orders are set after that. So set stop orders. Again, if any stop is on, yeah, okay, so if any stop is on, set profit target, sorry, where was that? So by the time we set the stop orders here, we should already have an open position, okay, even at this stage, okay, and that's what actually on execution update guarantees. That's why I had a big discussion, is that if on execution has happened, so this should return me an active position, so I should have a long by this time. So if I do have a long, I set my, where was I? Sorry about this. So I wasn't set stop orders. So if I do have a long, I set the exit long stop market, and same for the profit. If I do have a long, exit long limit, and here's the profit target name, stop loss name, entry name. So everything looks like is pretty good. Okay, so and obviously I have to do a little change here. I forgot to change this variable here. So basically, this is we're exiting the position that had a name of enter long name, okay, and we're exiting a position here that had an enter short name, okay. So that's done on execution update, and then right here, if we don't have an active position, what we do, if we're trading both ways, then if we have an enter long signal, we're enter long with an enter long name and the position size, the global variable here. And if an enter short signal comes along, remember we had them actually done here. We got our signals specified, everything is configured, so we're safe. We got both selected, we go either long or short. If we got long selected, we only go long, and if we got short selected, we only go short. Okay, I was actually able to describe this code in 15 minutes. I hope I wasn't too brief. If you got any questions, I have not yet tested this. What I have not implemented is this. I have no idea where that was. I lost. I can have another look tomorrow, but I kind of lost it where it was, and maybe it's just better that you describe to me the business logic with that open. For right now, you just got an entry signal. You got 3 ways to exit. Well, not 3 ways. You can exit with your stop loss, which 3 ways you can exit with the stop loss, 3 ways you can exit with the profit target. You can exit with a close profit. You can exit by time. Okay, and that's about it. Okay, and it looks like you can just spin the code and read it. Okay. For right now, I guess that's it. Let me know let me know if I got the logic right, and if I did, then I'll just add the delay, and maybe I should give it a test on Ninja too. Okay, so let me know. Bye bye.